Hey everyone, I'm excited to even just do this video. I just purchased a Mac ProBook because the computer I was working on before just did not have what it took to do all my graphic design work, and it can get pretty intensive, and it was locking up and overheating and everything you don't want your computer to do with all your important information. So before it took a total dump, for lack of better words, I went out and did a little research and got my MacBook Pro, and I'm really happy with it so far, but I've never used a Mac, so I'm a little bit nervous and not knowing my way around it all too well. But anyways, to the point, I've decided to do a video reply instead of just a typed out response because, well, that's nice. You can see my beer in the picture. Oops. For all those people that are under 21 that watch my channel, don't drink. um, what was I saying? Yes, the dupes for the look that I did recently from the Mac class. Well, I thought it would be better to show you instead of tell you, just because that way you can see the colors for yourself. So I understand, excuse me, certain people don't have Sephora, or maybe aren't close by one, or not by an Ulta or a Mac store or anything like that, or maybe you just want to save some money and you don't want to get the higher end products if you're not into them, which is totally cool. I came up with these, and I think they really work to do the look that I showed. So I'm going to go ahead and start to show you that. What you guys can do, instead of using the, well, obviously I use the Urban Decay. I don't have a dupe for that. I guess you could use sometimes concealer. A liquid concealer works for that, or sometimes a foundation can work for that. A NYX pencil can work for that in a lighter color. So if you don't have Urban Decay Potion Primer, I would use one of those. For the brown color that I put, remember how I really blended it out? That brown color, I would suggest you could try a couple different things. This is Lorac, which I'm going to say this first really quickly because if you're not doing higher end, then obviously this wouldn't apply. But Lorac's got a good brown color out that would do the job. But if you're looking to go cheaper than that and more accessible, I guess you could say, I would go with one or a combination of both of these, depending on whether it's a daytime or evening look that you're doing. This is the NYX in 154 Volcano, and it looks like that. And this is in Aloha, and it looks like that. So they're two browns. This one looks a lot darker in person. But what you could do is maybe mix those, and I think that would give you the color that you need to blend out. Next, remember how I put on that, God, what was it? I think it was called Black Ground, but I didn't have it, so I used Black Track, a fluid line. Well, if you don't have either of those, I've got great news. You can use Maybelline Eye Studio, and this is in charcoal. Same type of consistency and workability, however, I've noticed these dry out faster, but again, this would give you the same coloring that you would need. Remember how I applied that like on my lid and just a little bit up and just blended the heck out of it? That's what you could use. Saves a lot of money that way, huh? Now, for the part that you guys are all wondering about, the pigment, if you don't have a MAC pigment, remember I used that blue-brown pigment? If you don't have that, I found one that's pretty darn close. This is a pigment by, who is this by? L'Oreal. It's a 914 Intrepid. And I think it's really close. You can't see the light reflection that well, but it is like it's pretty darn close to that MAC blue brown. Almost exact, almost spot on, I would say. The quality I would not say is, I don't think it's milled as fine as the MAC pigment. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion. But regardless, you're going to get the same look. And, you know, most people aren't zooming right in on your face. If you can't get the base, that Eye Studio, the Maybelline Eye Studio in charcoal, you could also use like a black NYX jumbo liner, jumbo eye pencil, and you could really blend that out. The main thing I want to emphasize, though, with this look, it's not so much the products used, it's the way that you apply them. So I know it sucks to spend a lot of money on brushes. I hate doing it myself. That's why I don't still to this day have a full line of professional brushes, but you really, really need to think about investing in this 217 MAC brush. I wish I would have known about this a long time ago, because without that brush, you can't get that effect. I've tried a few different. If any of you guys know of a brush that's similar to this, please feel free to inform me. But this brush, you can just blend the heck out of that base. That dark color, that black track or this charcoal or whatever. You really need this brush to get that look. You can't get that blended out look any other way that I've found. Also, this brush too, this blending brush, it's got a lot of great uses, but again, those circular motions with these two brushes, you can't beat them. You just can't get that professional look without them. And I know spending that money on it really stinks, but sometimes, if it's a good product and it lasts you a long time and you get some amazing results, it makes it a little easier. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. I've got a few things in the oven, and I'm making an apple pie, and fiance's coming home here in a few minutes, hopefully, and we're going to be doing scary movie night, so... but I will be back. I've got a couple Christmas ideas for you guys, or for yourselves. Hey, why not? But have a great remainder of the weekend, and it's kind of a gloomy, rainy, miserable day here. But anyways, I will talk to you soon. I'll be working on these videos for you tomorrow. See ya!